luck, everyone. There's a new psychological thriller that's been hitting the movie theaters, and it's called Send Help. And here to talk about that are Bart and Jennifer Mills, our local movie reviewers. Welcome, Bart and Jen.
Good morning.
All right, so this movie, I'm actually excited to watch this one. It looks very interesting.
So this movie was directed by Sam Raimi, who's famous for doing The Evil Dead and Army of Darkness. So if you know anything about Sam Raimi movies, this is gory. You know, there's some fun special effects going on. But this movie stars Rachel McAdams and Dylan O'Brien. And Rachel McAdams is sort of a frumpy employee who's really great at numbers. Her boss is just absolutely insufferable. They're flying to do a big deal, and the plane crashes on a desert island, and they are the only two that survive. So they have to overcome, past differences and kind of work together. She really has to try to keep him alive during the whole thing. And as Bart likes to say, hijinks ensue.
Yeah. So when I watched the trailer, I thought it was very interesting how the roles kind of reverse in the movie, because you got Dylan O'Brien, that's the boss of some company, and kind of treats this lady horribly. And then And then
he's a caricature of the tech bro bad boss. He's got the fancy shoes with no socks. His best friend frat brother is going to be the guy who puts in place, who wears the suspenders of the '90s villain. And so there's a lot of like sort of not so subtle stuff going on. Again, if you know Raimi, Sam's been doing some big. Obviously he did the Spider-Man series years ago. He's been doing he did the last Doctor Strange movie. So he's had some huge budgets going into this. But this is a real pullback to kind of what he does well, which is just kind of tense storytelling with a really dark sense of humor. And there are some moments in here that, honestly, I laughed harder than I've laughed in any movie we've gone to in the last year, probably. So it's really fun to get back into it.
Yeah, so you did mention that, you did laugh, but I'm guessing with this director, there's a lot of gory scenes and probably some jump scares as well.
Oh, there was a really good jump scare. I came out of my seat. But but the gore is like in a funny way. It's not like gross. It's just like, Evil Dead funny.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not mean-spirited. It's there just to entertain. And it always goes he always just takes it a round or two too many. There's one particular where she's saving him from the ocean that just, you see the first round of it and you're like, oh, wait. And then it goes again and again and again. It just gets funnier each time. Yeah. So it really does work.
All right. So let's go to my favorite website, which is, of course, Rotten Tomatoes. So Rotten Tomatoes, they gave it a 93% critic rating, which is pretty high.
Yeah.
Right.
Critics like Sam Raimi. He's had some flops in the past, obviously, but since his early days when he was making very small budget, really, big movies, they've been fans. He's been doing this for almost 4 decades now. And so, but what you forget is that he's just a really good filmmaker. He's got these visual cues that he puts out there. There's a bit with a diamond ring. It works every time. He'll give you these little hints in the first act, and then it comes back to pay off in the third act. And that's what good storytellers do. And so this is going to be, it's popular with audiences and it's popular with critics. And this is one I will say, see it in the theater, and if you could find a full theater, it'd be better. We saw it with maybe 2 or 3 other couples, and it wasn't nearly as fun. A full theater would be rocking.
Yeah, while everybody's laughing and jumping out of their seats at the jump scares.
All right. So let's go to the big reveal here. Are we giving a big thumbs up, thumbs down, or just somewhere in the middle?
Oh, 2 big thumbs up for me. I absolutely loved it. It was a lot of fun. It was my favorite kind of movie where people are making smart choices and not doing stupid things. And Rachel McAdams was just fantastic.
Yeah, same here. It's a thumbs up. I think this is, again, know your audience, right? If you're not a fan if you saw the Evil Dead movies and didn't get them, or, they don't age that well, to be honest with you, sometimes. But if you're not a fan of this kind of humor and this kind of thriller, it's probably not for you. But for the rest of us, it's really brilliant at what it is.
All right, so 2 big thumbs up for the movie Send Help. Well, Bart and Jen, thanks so much for coming out today. Appreciate it.
Thanks for having us.
All right, well, don't go away because we have more and we return.